Hello! Today we have the Electro Dragon attack, the Electrone, the Ghost Electro, no, the Electron attack. Now this attack strategy was developed, was made for by one of our very own Shahab, right? It was Shahab, I believe. It was Shahab or Shafin. We have a Shahab and a Shafin here. I think it was Shahab. Either way, Spartans Legacy player invented this attack strategy, and it's very powerful at Town Hall 12 and 11. Now, Town Hall 10, I'm going to be going through it. I'm going to be showing you some 3 stars. It's very base dependent. You cannot just rerun this and run this on every base. Now, here's the first one. Now, what is this attack strategy and why use it? Now, you got to have a blimp in here. The purpose here is to bring in your blimp, and inside you have an Electro Dragon, and then you clone the loons up. Now, for a Town Hall 10, it's very important to realize Electro Dragons cannot be cloned at Town Hall 10, only at 11 and 12. Now, this entry point was pretty strong, Now, the goal of the Electro Dragon there, twofold here. Why come in at that angle? Could have come in a lot of angles. He wanted the queen. He wanted the queen down. Now, because this attack strategy, the Electro Dragon has to get down, usually has to get down the queen because you don't have the spells to bring like a poison spell or skeleton spell or something. So, pretty decent opener. Was not able to grab this Expo. And the other Expo didn't drop as well. The clone loons didn't do tons. Now, looking at this, it's still a tough fly. This is a tough Lalo section. The reason I say that, there's 4 air defenses up, and he only has 3 haste spells. Now, that can be very dangerous. That's why this strategy isn't foolproof, bulletproof. I mean, you really have to be careful. Now, he is going to tag a couple of these air defenses with his king and queen. It does create a nice little funnel here. So king, queen comes in behind, and that is the power of it. It creates a great funnel, this strategy. The blimp is so powerful, creates a great funnel for your troops to get the job done. Now, funneling is everything with the Lalo. We know this. Well, a good player knows this. And queen's going to be able to snag some of these outline air defenses. So now we only have to deal with 3 air defenses, right? Not bad at all. Is she going to be able to grab the second one here? She is. She does walk. Thankfully, she walks and does not bang on a wall. Sometimes she'd bang on a wall in that situation. Sometimes she wouldn't. I've seen it all, bruh. Now, of course, we Lalo here on the other air defense side. Right? So now the base is looking pretty good. Just imagine if this Expo drops, it's going to be crushed. But having that one Expo up, that actually can be a big problem on an attack like this. So he's got to, on these hits, you have to be very wary of your haste spells. I would say plan out where you want to haste, right? Ooh, good split there, able to get that. You need to plan out where to use your haste spells, because since you only have 3 of them and not many at all, it's very, very dangerous, right? Sometimes you only have 1, depending on, maybe you want to bring another rage, or depending on your spell compilation, if that makes sense. So, able to get this one down very nicely. Has his cleanup in. Pretty dominating attack. He had like 7 loons left. So, pretty good there indeed. Nice hit from Mr. Tyler. Now, the second hit's going to come in from Mr. Richard himself. Base 34. Where are you? Now, this hit is very cool. Now, the first one is a strategy that everyone's used to. You put in your blimp first, and then let the Electro Dragon do its thing. This time, it's going to be a bit different. And I'm going to show you, it's pretty cool. So typically, one reason why people bring in the blimp early, they want to get down the queen early, right? They throw in that blimp with the Electro Dragon, try to get down that queen, smack her down a bit, if that makes sense. But this time, a little bit different strategy. He's actually going to try to, he thinks he might be able to snag enemy queen here, and he might have with a little bit, maybe if he didn't have the pop ability so early. One way for him maybe to grab the enemy queen, if he got a little bit lucky, was to well, he didn't even have it. Never mind. He didn't. I thought he brought enough wall breaker. I thought he was trying to double break. He didn't. He was not trying to double break. What am I talking about, bruh? I thought I saw those many wall breakers. He did not bring that many wall breakers. But yeah, you would not be able to get enemy queen here. If you brought maybe more wall breakers, sure, but then you have to deal with the hound. It's too hard. It's too hard. I was like, what is he doing? But he wasn't doing it. Man, why can't I just? I should have looked at the wall breakers a little bit more closely. Anyways, on this one, he's gonna put in his blimp late. Here comes the hound. She does not even, she dies pretty quickly. Dies pretty quickly there. Here comes the Lalo section in at 6. And again, this one's a little bit different. Gonna bring in the blimp later. Here comes the Lalo section, nicely done. You see how he spreads out on each of the defenses on the outside. He brings in another hound at 9. You notice the spread. These loons are gonna be going to the bomb tower. These to the archer tower. He brings more up top to get to that mortar. So all perfect drops for his Lalo section. There's the blimp. Here comes the rage with the clone, and the Electro Dragon goes straight for the queen. Now, I will say, Electro Dragons do great work on a queen, but they do terrible on a king without a rage. So you're going to find out right here. Look at this. He's got a little, actually, no, a little rage left, but look at that. The king takes forever for the Electro Dragon. So that's 2 hits, 3 hits, so it takes 4 hits for the Electro Dragon to get down that king. So if you're going to, that's something to consider, right? If you, this was a massacre, by the way. Electro Dragon took like 1 hit. Did it even get hit? It didn't even get hit. Wow. A perfect Electro Dragon. That is really smooth. But you got to be aware of that. You know, the king can certainly cause problems. Maybe, you know, maybe on a base where king and queen are together. Yeah, I don't know. It could be tricky. Maybe the Electro Dragon locks onto the king first before the queen. However, I think it should lock onto the queen first because the queen's targeting the Electro Dragon, if that makes sense. But what a smash, guys. I mean, that's how you do it. That's another different strategy. So doing a blimp Electro afterwards. And what a great opener. I mean, this definitely spells for the reason why I like Electro Dragon here. Look at this. Look at all in the middle here. He's got Wizard Towers, Archer Towers, Expos. You're going to get some great chain connections with that Electro Dragon. And when you do clone the loons, right here where he did, he was able to get all this all at once, right? So it makes it very easy to crush the base. So if you kind of see these kind of base layouts where a lot of things are clumped together like this, give it a go, boys. Give it a go, and I think it'll go well for you. And yeah, that's today's video. Thank you, Chilla, who is Richard on the hit. Yeah, that's a video, a perfect Electro Dragon. You can't go wrong. This is why Spartans Legacy, one of the best clans out there, giving you the great content. I mean, hey, we invented this one, and so props to our guys here in the channel. And yeah, anyways, thanks again for watching. We'll come back for more another time. Halo out.
This is Sparta!